Hey guys, for the Apple Reviews here, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing Black Clover 144. It's my first Black Clover review, and it's late already. The next chapter is almost out as of now, so I know I'm late on this, but busy schedule. Anyway, let's get into it. This chapter continues the fight with Julius and Licht, who was William Vengeance in disguise, and something that we all kind of saw coming. But at the same time, Yami kind of confronted William beforehand, and then was like proven wrong. He was like, oh, there's a scar on his face. There's no magic used on that scar that I can sense, so he has to be a different guy, even though their keys are kind of the same. But it turns out they're just two people in the same body. I know I'm kind of covering previous chapter stuff, but it's my first review. I want to make sure I get up to speed. My thoughts on that. I think that's kind of crazy, a little weird, but I'm rolling with it. Anyway, we see that Julius is just still dominating Licht, and that's awesome to see. I like seeing Julius just be a legit badass. Last chapter we learned his magic works by taking the time from others, and then he can utilize that time however he wants, because he's the magic emperor. You have a problem with it, screw you. He's too raw, there's nothing you can do about it. So the citizens are noticing the damage to the castle, and as the fight's going on, so we see that there's a lot of damage going on, enough that you can see it from the edge of town, despite being as a regular person like, is that smoke and explosions? Oh, that's probably not good. After the beginning of the chapter, where the citizens are kind of noticing the damage to the castle, we see Marx, Julius's assistant or aide or whatever, trying to communicate with him via communication magic, but it's not working, because Julius is in battle, and he realizes this. He also is smart enough to realize that, if he's fighting someone, and he's didn't just wipe the floor with them immediately, I am outclassed. I cannot help him no matter how much I want to. So, instead, he communicates with every captain's headquarters that he's marked. And I think that's an important little tidbit. He says he can only do it to places he's marked, so I don't know if every captain's going to get this message, but the ones we do see is Jack the Ripper and Charlotte, Charlotte, I think that's her name, the Blue Rose, whatever, girl with the vine magic. And the praying mantis guy is Jack the Ripper. And then we also see that it goes to the Golden Dawn base, but obviously William isn't there, their captain isn't there because he's Licht. But Yami is there, and Yami hears this, and he flies off like the freaking G he is immediately. And I'm not sure if he's flying to the fight with Julius, or if he's flying to the base to protect the Magic Stone, because that seems like the smarter move to me. They want the Magic Stone to just stop them from getting what they want. Although, as of now, I think they already have it. So, not entirely sure what Yami's doing, but hopefully he shows up tomorrow and kicks some ass, because Yami's the best character in this entire series, let's be real. So Licht is throwing all kinds of light arrow sword things at Julius, and Julius is just having none of it. He can read the future, because he's awesome, and is just dodging all of them effortlessly, and he even catches some light with time, again this time sphere thing, and then he turns it around and accelerates it right back at him, so going even faster than the speed of light, which is impossible, but it's a manga. Let's roll with it. It's going faster than the speed of light right now, and it goes right back to Licht. He dodges it, and then Julius appears right behind him and almost catches him in another time sphere. Licht is insanely impressed. Who is this man? He's just a human, and he's completely destroying me. What is going on here? He has no idea. No one told him that the Magic Emperor is the greatest. I knew Julius would be cool from the beginning of the series. I'm like, alright, the current Magic Emperor, the thing that Asa and Yuna are working towards, is going to be pretty strong. But this is just ludicrous. I love it. I love it. Even better, Licht realizes that Julius is still holding back. Despite how crazy Julius is being in this fight, he's not aiming to kill Licht at all. He's trying to catch him, so we can get information out of him, or maybe because he still has a connection to William, and he's not sure if they're the same person yet. I think they're two completely separate people in the same body. So he's not trying to kill him, and the fact that he's doing that, holding back, and still fighting Licht this well it's awesome. It's really cool to see. Then we see that with Licht just kind of comparing him, how is this guy doing this? I have a 4-leaf clover, Greenmore, and I'm all this light magic, and I'm an elf, and I got all this crazy stuff going for me. And Julius then shows him his Grimoire. He's like, oh, look up there. And we see this giant, like, mega-sized book in there. And it's like, it doesn't have any covers. It's just all rotating. It's like a big rotating library. I really like that idea. I never would have thought of a Grimoire without a cover. That's just always huge and in the air. But, you know, that's a really cool one for the Magic Emperor, you know, something a little different for him, because he's super special. He's super special, super strong, all that good stuff. So, we see that, and now I'm wondering, maybe there's more Grimoires, like, really strange stuff like that, because now we've seen one without a cover, we've seen Asta's, which is, like, all dark and stuff, it's a 5-leaf clover, we've seen 2 4-leaf clovers now, then we had, what's his name, the Crystal guy, oh man, I am blanking. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've reread the series, but Crystal Guy. He has a Grimoire that's like stitched together because of the experiments and stuff. So we've seen some different kinds of Grimoires and stuff. I'm hoping we see another one without a cover, because obviously the ones without covers are insane. Maybe it won't be time magic, but I'm hoping we see another one like this, where like it's kind of like a big revelation, like, oh my gosh, that's like the Magic Emperors, you know, if we ever get to a threat beyond the White Knight's Demon Eye, which, by the way, terrible name for a group. Big mouthful. Not a fan. Following the introduction to Julius's Grimoire, we see Licht be like, okay, I gotta do what I gotta do, I gotta defy logic and all this. Julius gives a badass speech, but Licht just he's ignoring it. He has some kind of seal magic on him, and he's releasing the seal so that he can use all of his magic power. Instead of aiming at Julius, he releases all his power, has all these crazy blades in the sky, and it looks like he's about to shoot them at the citizens, which is looking like his only way to really win or really get out of this without Julius just curb stomping him. I'm not sure what else he could really do at this point. Seems like the best move. So at least he's fighting smart. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Licht as an antagonist. I think like all of his commanders are way cooler, but that would be good on him. That's a good villain move. And next chapter, I'm either hoping to see Julius still stop him and be like, no, I'm just that raw. But he looked a little worried, so I don't know if he can stop all of it. I think no matter what, there's either going to be some damage or he's going to have some help. Because this is such a big AoE attack, you know? Like, it's going to hit the whole town. Like, even if Julius is super strong, if he can do a time thing over the whole town, maybe he'll use all of his time like that, or it's too big for him, I don't know. What I'm foreseeing is him not being able to stop all of it. Maybe some damage happens, maybe get some backlash, you know, from the public, or maybe some other captains come in, because the captains were called in this, so it was foreshadowed that they might come in and help. I mean, Yami, I think he might be going back to his base to get the crystal, which is already gone, probably, or the magic stone, which is probably gone already. But yeah, I can see some of the other captains coming in. I don't really know how they stop all those light blades, but they're captains. I'm assuming they can do something, you know? Hopefully next chapter we'll get the conclusion to this fight, so we can see how it all plays out. And hopefully we'll keep seeing Julius be a badass. Yeah, that's pretty much all for this chapter. It was really straightforward, a lot of action, so I kind of tried to, you know, discuss as much as I could, but there wasn't a whole lot of stuff to go over. Yeah, so until next week, I will, or not next week, until a couple of days from now when I review the next chapter of Black Clover, I'll see you guys. Bye.